Okay, I had to start all over again because I realized I didn't have a lot of time. Problem with filming this shit on my phone is that I don't have a lot of options, and I just use my phone as a phone. But anyways, I was saying, which I'm gonna have to re-record, is that last night I posted a video that I filmed a couple weeks ago, and I didn't want to post it then because I knew I was going to sound crazy. But I've had a lot of instances in my life lately to make me realize the difference about people going crazy and going down the dark side or them being enlightened. And there's not a big difference. It's your choice to go down the dark side or go down the light side, towards God or towards whatever the fuck it ain't God. I don't know. I ain't trying to get into that whole situation because I'm here for the love of God. I'm here for love and kindness, and I ain't fooling with all that other bullshit. And I say that in my head all the time, like, I ain't not doing that shit. But anyways, I had a feeling last night that I had to post that video. Again, I'm just doing what I'm led to do because I know somebody's going to come across it and go, oh, fuck, I'm not going crazy. Because I'm looking up on YouTube, like, literally, it's like spiritual awakening or going crazy. And there are tons of fucking videos. Like, I'm so glad that there's YouTube and social media. It can be so bad, but I am so glad because it's helped me through this process. Because I would have fucking questioned myself, because I've already questioned myself, like I'm going crazy. But I would have questioned myself a whole lot more. So for all those motherfuckers out there, like, thank you. Because I know that I'm not going crazy. And I would have kept this to myself. If I wouldn't have gone down the path that I'm going down or have been going down to realize, wait, no, this is spiritual. I think it's always spiritual. It just is where the person's mind is. You know, you really have to work through your bullshit and darkness, because we all have darkness, to really be able to hone the power of the light. I know, some fucking nuts. The light of God. The light of whoever the fuck you think your God is. Like, it all is the same thing. It's basically all the same story. It really is. Even when you think the craziest motherfucking religions to the not so crazy, it's all kind of basically the same story. It's all just different hands. It's all a story that somebody presented to all of us to really let us know what the fuck is going on. But we're not aware of it. You go down that wormhole one day. But yesterday, me and my husband and my son went on a hike, and it was like, I was just so at peace. Like, to be there and understand, like, there's just a sense of peace, and it's just so hard to explain to somebody unless it's happening to them. But it's a way better world to live in. It really is. When you get a handle on your emotions and realize that things don't have to affect you and you can choose joy. But there are times when people step on me, like the old Jackie wants to come back in. But I literally think when I feel that energy, that like crunching in your soul, in your heart, that energy of anxiety or anger, you can feel it, I can feel it. I literally envision that is a literal thing. And if I feel that way, other people can feel it. Or I can project that onto people. Same with your thoughts. I feel like it's a literal thing. You can't see it, but it is energy. I mean, science even says your thoughts, everything's energy. Like little, literally energy. So I have to control those things. I have to control those thoughts when I go into an environment. I have to control those thoughts around me. I have to realize that I'm going into an environment and people are basically letting out those thoughts, and since I'm super sensitive, that I can take those on, so I have to make sure that I'm protecting myself and envisioning light. It's a whole fucking thing, but it could help somebody out there. If you're on my page, if you are seeing this, I'm telling you, it's for a reason. It's not for weight loss. Like, really, this whole thing, I thought I was going to talk about weight loss and like self-help. That's what I thought I was getting on this freaking YouTube to do, is talk about that. Talk about my experiences, all the clients that I have, all the things I've learned off of them. Like, I literally thought I was going to do a whole journal on just my days. I am doing a whole journal on my days. But it's completely different than what I thought I was going to do. It's very bizarre. It's all bizarre, but it's all magical and it's all cool at the same time. And I know, I'm going to sound crazy, but I watched these tarot card readers and I said it in a couple different videos, and now these motherfuckers are like straight up on my story. It doesn't kind of sound like my story. It doesn't kind of talk. It like talks to me. Like for real, they're saying everything. One time I was listening to a card reader and this bitch, let me tell you something. This bitch is talking about a situation that sounds similar to something that I'm going through. And she says, somebody's just thinking, I wonder, let me tell you, I wonder, this is exactly what she looked like. I wonder if what I did to Jackie back in the day was like basically hurt her. I'm thinking about Jackie and how I affected her. Jackie, hello, that's me. How the fuck, what? Like I was I was watching that shit and I was like, what? Did they just say my name? Like this shit's fucking weird. I'm telling you, it's fucking weird. But yeah, now that I'm watching, I'm like, and it can be scary. But also I create my reality. If it's scary, I can go down that path, but I have to like not be scared and know that like my angels, my spirit guides, the energy that is on the other side of this fucking curtain is leading me to where I need to be. I just have to be aware of the roadmaps. Like I have to be aware of what direction. I have to keep myself in a spiritually high level and dance around and sing and be happy, because that keeps my energy high so I'm not low. I don't pick up on those low vibrations. So it's a whole fucking thing. It's a whole motherfucking thing. But anyways, in these card readings, a couple times it said over December, like you need to ask your friends for help. And I'm like, is something going to happen that I need my friends for help for? Like, what do I need to ask them for help for? And then one day it's like, ding, 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 because I've been wanting to do this YouTube thing, but I didn't really want to tell Lisa because I didn't really know what it was about. And I don't want to be in I don't know what to say, like an environment where I'm competing against her. And this was her thing, and it's not my thing, and she's beautiful and perfect. And I've always compared myself to her, and I just didn't want to do another realm of it. But it was like, ding, 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 ask your friends. Like, one eye looks bigger than the other. It looks crazy. Anyways, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to ask her. But the third time I've heard ask your friends for help. So, first of all, I've been telling Whitney, and I'm eventually going to tell Jeremy and Lisa now, all the shit that I'm going through. That's one thing, of ask your friends for help. And another is, if I really want to be successful this and get out my message, I'm going to have to do it in a way that looks like all fancy and shit. Which right now I'm just glad that I'm just being me and just doing it the way I am. But I'm going to need her help. I'm going to need her to teach me how she does it. And I'm going to need her help to teach me how she gets in more people to watch her channel. Like, I literally think this is exactly, like, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm supposed to spread joy and spread the message and let people know that what they're going through is not unnormal. This is just where we are as a collective group. And we can, like I'm telling you, we can save the motherfucking world by love and peace. I saw this one guy and he was like, when you're out there protesting peace with a sign and yelling, it's like yelling peace. It doesn't make sense. That doesn't work. You know what fucking works? When you go within. When you go within and you work through your bullshit and you know that you are all that and some shit, you are confident about yourself, and then you realize what your fucking purpose is. And I literally think that I'm on this channel and I'm going to make something out of myself, because this is where God, Gaia, the higher power, whatever the fuck you want to call it, has led me to. Literally, I saw the roadmap. I understand where I'm supposed to go and be led. I understand that that does not mean my life will be perfect, but I always have a choice of what direction it's going to go in. I can get there the easy way or the hard way. I keep telling people because I'm seeing their roadmaps. When they're telling me stuff or telling me stories, I'm like, okay, they can get there the easy. One way or another, they're going to learn their fucking lesson, the lesson that they're supposed to learn in life. Or they're going to take the long way, or they're going to take the short way. It's up to you to decide. Everything that you fear, meaning like, I don't know if I should do that when you question yourself, keep questioning yourself and going, wait, am I fearful of it? Or do I really know that's what I'm supposed to do? That's the direction. So that's what, like, you get to hone your fearful voice in your head, or the intuition voice, or the spirits, or the guides, or God, whatever you want to call it. That intuition voice that goes, no, this is what you're supposed to do. That's not fear. That's what you're supposed to do. You like differentially, I don't know how the fuck to say it. Anyways, they're two different things, and then you go, oh, that's fear. I'm not doing it because I'm fearful. Like, I don't want to go to fucking Lisa's house. I need to quit saying I don't want to go to. But the old me, Jackie, the insecure me, would not want to go to Lisa's house and say, hey, this is what's going on. Or want to even say, hey, I want to do the same thing you're doing. I don't want to do that. Every fucking thing, I swear to God. When we were in high school, I told her I was going to go work for a tanning salon. She wouldn't work for a tanning salon. She managed the bitch. I told Lisa that I think I knew what I wanted to do for a career. I think I wanted to go to beauty school and become a makeup artist. I went to beauty school. She fucking went straight to a counter to MAC Makeup. And she fucking started working there for $13 an hour, which was a lot back in the day. And then she ended up being the trainer of it. And now she has a whole makeup thing. Like, everything that I wanted to do. So I didn't want to put myself back. She did better than me. It's like I intentionally put myself in a relationship, not knowing it, unintentionally, that I would constantly think that I'm not good enough. I would compare myself. It's kind of with my mom. It's kind of with my dad. Or not my dad. My dad's not like that. It's kind of with my mom, kind of with my husband. Like, it's always, I felt like I wasn't good enough. And I put myself in that arena because I need to learn that I'm good enough. So I have to put myself in the same fucking arena, 12:12 on the clock, I'm telling you. Anyways, the same fucking arena that she's in, also to prove to myself that I'm good enough. And it's not about competing against her. I'm with her. We're doing the same thing. She's just doing it in a different way. She's doing it unintentionally. That's all the only difference is. She is spreading love by beauty and making sure every woman out there feels beautiful within. And she has envisioned her dreams. She goes to these things each year with her family, and they write them down, and they come to fruition. Like, I'm telling you, she does it unintentionally. That's her pathway to make women feel beautiful about themselves, because they feel beautiful about themselves. They're empowered, and we spread more love that way. Mine is just a different pathway. We are not against each other. We are just different. And so, yeah, it all makes sense. I'm telling you, it all fucking makes sense. I'm telling you, people. And I think that's the part about me that's different. First of all, I'm recording the process as I'm going through it, and I'm not seeing people do it. They're just talking about it. I'm literally going, okay, I need to film right now, and I got to put this out. And I'm just fucking real. I'm blonde hair, blue eyes, kind of grew up in the ghetto in middle school, and then went to a rich school. Like, I can see both sides. I can see being fat and lazy and being skinny and everybody giving you attention. I can see the side of being broke and living in a community where, you know, a lot of people were broke, or living in a community like the community I grew up in high school, where everybody had money. Like, I can see both sides of things. Was raised Catholic, but really didn't really understand that religion. Gone to different things to see where I could be led. I mean, I've done it. I've tried. I'm very good at seeing both sides of everybody's shit. So I can see where I look crazy, like I have schizophrenia or some bullshit. And I can see where people could see that, like, no, this bitch is like, I'm going through the price. I don't want to say that I'm enlightened or I'm waking. I just understand. I'm going through the process, because there's parts of this that I'm kind of scared of. I don't know if I'm gonna go that far. I'm like, I'm gonna rest in this little area right here while I see what's going on. But there's even farther that you can go in this. I ain't there yet. Like, I'm just trying to manage everything. But I have to tell you, if you're going through this process, you're gonna go through ups and downs. You're gonna be scared. You're not gonna know what the fuck is going on. You're going to be happy. You're going to be amazing. I know at the other end, you're going to find out why you're here and your purpose in life and what brings you passion. Because what brings me passion is talking to people. I love talking to people. I can make people open up and tell me, I don't even know how. Like, I sit down with people and they just, like, tell me stuff. I just ask the right questions. I don't know if it's my vibe, but that's why I'm here. Like, I can see everybody's side of things. I'm very open. I'm just real. I'm gonna cuss at you. I'm gonna just be real with you about how I am. Like, I ain't trying to be something I'm not. Look at me. Just woke up, hair up in a bun. I don't give a fuck. Whatevs. I don't give a fuck what you think or what. It doesn't matter because I love myself. It doesn't matter because I love myself and I know my truth. In the end, whoever sees this, and this shit starts to happen to you, look at me moving the camera because I get all excited. You're going to know your truth. In the end, it's going to be good. I ain't even met to the end yet. But it's awesome. It's awesome, and it's scary, and you're not alone. You're not alone. I thank the Lord I'm not alone. Because if I was alone, I'd really think I was crazy. Anyways, holler for a motherfucking dollar. I'm sure I'll come up with some other shit later on today that I'll film, and who knows if I'll have enough courage to film it, but I'll come up with some shit. Holler.